Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey to the faraway land of Agrabah, a city of mystery and enchantment, nestled in the heart of the Golden Sands. Legend speaks of a mystical cave, deep in the desert, shaped like the head of a giant tiger. This is the Cave of Wonders, and it holds a treasure beyond imagination. Now, a very grumpy and powerful sorcerer desperately wanted this treasure. But the cave had a rule: only one person could enter, a diamond in the rough, and that person, my friends, was a young man named Aladdin. Aladdin might not have had many coins in his pocket, but he had a heart of pure gold. He was brave, quick on his feet, and always kind, sharing what little he had. He lived in the bustling marketplace with his best friend, a clever little monkey named Abu. One day, the sorcerer found Aladdin and tricked him into going to the Cave of Wonders. To get there, Aladdin had to climb a steep rocky canyon. Let's help him out. Everybody, reach your arms up high as you can. Let's start climbing. Reach with one hand, then the other. Keep climbing, higher and higher. Oh, look out! A massive sand wine is whipping up. Everybody duck down low. Quick! Whew, that was close. Great job, everyone. Inside the cave, Aladdin and Abu were speechless. They saw mountains of sparkling gold coins, rivers of shimmering jewels, and treasures that glowed with an otherworldly light. But the voice of the cave echoed a stern warning: touch nothing but the lamp. They carefully made their way through the dazzling riches, their eyes wide with wonder. But then, Abu spotted something irresistible, a giant, glowing red ruby perched atop a golden statue. His little monkey eyes went wide, and he started chattering and reaching for it. No, Abu. Don't touch it, Aladdin cried out. But it was too late. The moment Abu's tiny fingers touched the jewel, the entire cave began to tremble violently. The ground shook, the treasures began to sink, and the entrance slammed shut. The floor turned into bubbling, hot lava. It was a race against time. The cave was collapsing all around them. Thinking fast, Aladdin spotted an old, dusty oil lamp, the very treasure he was sent for. He grabbed it just as the ground gave way beneath them. They were trapped inside the dark, sealed cave. Sitting in the darkness, Aladdin noticed how grimy the lamp was. He decided to give it a little polish. And this is where the real magic begins. Let's help him out. Put your hands together and rub them back and forth, as fast as you can. Faster, faster. Make them nice and warm. Now, on the count of 3, I want you to shout the word genie as loud as you can. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Genie. Suddenly, with a giant poof, a swirling cloud of brilliant blue smoke erupted from the lamp. The smoke grew and grew until it formed a huge, larger-than-life figure with a big, friendly smile. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck, boomed a cheerful voice. Well, hello there, kid. I'm the genie of the lamp. You, my friend, have just won 3 wishes, anything your heart desires. The only rule? No wishing for more wishes, of course. Aladdin could hardly believe his eyes. A real genie. After a moment of thought, he knew exactly what he wanted. Wow! My first wish to be a prince. That way, I can go to the palace and meet the beautiful Princess Jasmine. With a snap of his fingers and a shower of sparkles, poof. Aladdin's simple clothes were transformed into magnificent white silks, complete with a grand turban topped with a feather. He looked like a true prince. But the genie offered a piece of wise advice. Looking like a prince on the outside is the easy part. The real trick is being a prince on the inside. Dressed in his royal disguise, Prince Ali, as he now called himself, paraded into Agrabah. He went straight to the palace to meet Princess Jasmine. To impress her, he invited her for a ride on his most amazing possession, a real flying magic carpet. As the sun set, they soared into the purple starry night sky, flying over mountains, rivers, and clouds. It was truly magical. Now it's our turn to ride the magic carpet. Everybody stand up on your feet. Let's find our balance. The carpet is tilting. Uh-oh, look out ahead. A flock of birds is flying right toward us. Lean all the way back. That was a close one. We made it. Princess Jasmine had a wonderful time with Aladdin. She liked him a lot, but she wasn't impressed by the fancy Prince Ali act. She was charmed by the funny, kind and adventurous boy underneath the costume. She liked the real Aladdin. But trouble was brewing. The evil sorcerer hadn't given up. He managed to trick the princess and steal the magic lamp. With the genie now under his control, the sorcerer wished to become the most powerful man in the world. He transformed into a gigantic, terrifying cobra and took over the palace. Aladdin had lost everything, his magic clothes, the lamp, and his powerful friend. All he had left were his courage and his quick wits. As the giant cobra loomed over him, Aladdin had a brilliant idea. He shouted, "You want to be all-powerful? A genie is the most powerful thing in the entire universe. Why don't you just wish to be a genie?" The sorcerer's greed blinded him. He roared, "Yes! I wish to be an all-powerful genie." In his quest for power, he forgot one very important detail about genies. They have to live inside a tiny lamp. Instantly he was transformed into a massive dark genie, but then zap! He was sucked into a new black lamp, trapped for eternity. Agrabah was saved. Aladdin had one wish left. He could have used it to become a real prince forever. But he looked at his friend, the genie, who was still bound by the magical shackles on his wrists. Aladdin smiled. "Genie," he said, "my final wish is for your freedom." With a flash of light, the golden shackles shattered and fell away. The genie was free. He cheered and hugged his friend. Aladdin chose friendship over power. He stayed true to himself, the kind-hearted boy from the streets. And Princess Jasmine loved him for who he was, not for what he pretended to be. They lived happily ever after. And the lesson for us today, my friends, is a beautiful one. You don't need a magic lamp or 3 wishes to be a hero. The greatest magic of all is just being your true, wonderful self. Thanks for traveling to Agrabah with me on this amazing adventure. I can't wait to see you for our next story. Bye for now.